Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you another movie review, kaiju movie review, and this time we're going to be talking about Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla II.
What's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here, meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel.
Hey, I'm Sylvia Saska.
And I'm Jen Saska.
And we're the Saska Sisters. Rise and shine, people. To wake up call. Get in! Get a part of this! Let's spread a little butt down there. Look.
And of course it came out in 1993 and was of course in the middle of the Heisei era of the Godzilla franchise, which spanned through the mid-80s into the 90s. And yeah, I've been pretty eager to talk about Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. I've had the DVD for many years now. Really, this film has always been probably one of my favorite films from that era. I've always loved Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah too, and of course I enjoy them all to some extent, but I do really mean to rewatch the '84 film at some point soon. But as of now, my three favorites from that era are probably this one, Violente, and King Ghidorah. But yeah, I gotta do some videos ranking these Godzilla films, man. Like I said in my review of the X Plus figure, I really do want to make Godzilla more of a presence on my channel because I've loved Godzilla since I was a wee little kid and could really have interest in anything. It was always like Godzilla and Kevin Conroy Batman for me, which you can see a poster of over there. But Godzilla is always like a few hairs ahead of that, and Godzilla is still one of my main passions in life. But yeah, this Heisei film, of course, it's not too complicated. I mean, I'd read off the IMDb thing. I could, but really, it's basically about the Defense Force in Japan. They build something to combat Godzilla, and they use some of the technology retrieved from the Mecha King Ghidorah head. Meanwhile, there's a mysterious egg found on an island where we meet the icy baby Godzilla, who is pretty cute, by the way. Personally, I actually do prefer Minya from the Showa era and Final Wars in the Millennium series. But I do like Baby here too. It's kind of funny that he should have looked like this when he was like about mid-growth, instead of how rounder and greener he gets in Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. This to me should have been him like mid-form, but I still really like him quite a bit. He looks nice. He has that squinting cute factor going on. And both, of course, Godzilla is seeking him out, then Rodan has this instinct to find him too, whether it's to take care of him or eat him, who knows. Rodan is in this too, obviously. And I've always liked the Heisei Rodan, even when he transforms into, Fire Rodan and things like that. I think the design is great. Definitely gives his face more life than the Showa one did, although I don't mind the Showa one. My only complaint with Rodan is that sometimes when he's flapping his wings, it seems a little too stiff, a little too fake. But it's alright. And I really do love Godzilla in this film. Of course, it's the same Godzilla throughout the Heisei series, just design tweaks as it goes. But I really like his look here. Of course, Battle for Earth, the previous film, was the first film where they made that tweak to where he has like some slight feline features around his eyes and everything. And I think he looks really good. I was fine with that. Of course, 91 is probably a superior suit to some extent or something, if you want to say that, but I don't mind the changes here. I think Godzilla looks really good. Some think he looks too bulky, or his thunder thighs or something, but again, it fits because he's pretty fucking massive. So if you want him to be believable at all, then he's gotta have some leg work going. Of course, Mechagodzilla itself, I like the design of. Some people thought he's a little bit bland, but I like it. I like that he's a little bit bulkier than Q in the Millennium films, and he feels a little more. I don't know if I want to say powerful, but I like how they go for the second brain angle in this movie. It gives some suspense to when Godzilla's fighting, like maybe Godzilla's actually at risk. Then you love the revive scene where Rodan's energy goes into Godzilla and revives him and you get the spiral ray thing going, which is pretty fucking epic. I absolutely love that ending. And of course Mechagodzilla is basically destroyed, and there is a recurring character. We once again see Miki, I think that's her name, with her telepathy and stuff like that. It's good to see her again. I watched the subtitles version, of course. Actually, my fiance watched it. She didn't mind the film, so that's good. But yeah, the effects are pretty good. Of course, a lot of the Heisei films are, basically made up of a lot of beam wars and stuff like that. And that's a lot here. This Godzilla isn't like the most mobile, really, but we do get a little more physicality with this one. So it's not too bad. And some of the effects on the beam, sometimes they look a little too artificial to me, in certain shots. Like you can tell it's a computer effect and stuff like that, but it's okay. I still really do enjoy it, and again, the spiral ray thing is pretty badass. I like the locations. Of course, the miniatures look great as always. I like the island location, and even the guy who's going through and trying to get with the scientist and stuff like that, and as well as his own demotions and such. I didn't mind the actor there either. But yeah, so it's kind of touching, especially when Baby goes with Godzilla at the end. There's still discussion about how long is even kind of gonna last, or dinosaurs gonna one day retake the Earth, because they're around for like 65 million years, right? And we've only been around for like 2. So there's that kind of idea. How much longer we're going to really last on this Earth. Probably not 65 million years, I can tell you that much. And they'll be waiting for it. So it's a pretty good film. I think, again, it's one of my favorites from that era. And thus, it'd probably be within my top 10 favorite Godzilla movies in general, maybe. It would at least crack it for sure. So, yeah, not much more to say. This was the last score by Akira Akawabe. I butchered his name, I know. I believe this is the last score he did before he composed before he died. So yeah, we get that one more time. Great music of that. And yeah, if I had to rate this one, I'd give it anywhere from like an 88% to a 92, depending on the day. I really do enjoy it still. So anyway, guys, a lot. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.